All right, hello and welcome back to the Pixel League. Prism may have just been for seeding this week, but we got more playoff spots to decide here in Pixel. You can see 3 games left to be played, and they will all be played tonight, starting with this one, then working your way up the order. And as we look at our standings as well, you can see still 4 teams left undecided. And we are going to get them locked in tonight. So starting out, as we look at our scenarios, you'll see these two both winning in. Now, of course, we're focusing on Deadwood first, and they can no longer clinch with a loss. You can see they needed all 3 of those things to happen. That bottom one did not, and so they need to win this. And then if we look at the other screen, you'll see Atlanta already out. New Mexico have had their options cut down just a little bit. However, because Atlanta lost, they are now, most importantly, simply in with a win. So basically, the Fallen are in with a win, and they're out with a loss because they're a game behind. Deadwood are in with a win or out with a loss because Atlanta lost. So simply, in this game, winner is qualified, loser is out. Now, the additional part to that is if you look at Erie, since Atlanta already lost, they just need that second thing to happen. If New Mexico win this, Erie will also clinch a playoff berth. Now, since New Mexico and Erie would both clinch, let me go to this one. Since Erie and New Mexico would both clinch, that would also eliminate Inchin. So we have our eyes on both of these games. That if Deadwood, obviously this one, no matter what, winner is in, loser is out. And then if Deadwood win, that next one is the same. Now let's quickly look at our stats, but we do have our teams in, and we do not want to keep them waiting. So you can see your key players are Cozy and 2Bagels, and the averages, kind of surprised me, are in favor of New Mexico. Yeah, and that's what I said to you in the DMs, Boomer, so as we do need one player from Deadwood to leave, and then we'll be good to start. Give them a minute to see if they do that, otherwise I'll say something. But yeah, I think kind of the main storylines here, as we do have that happen, so I'll say we're ready to go, and we'll jump in. Obviously, for this, winner matters, because the winner makes playoffs, the loser is done for the season. Now, I think one of the other main storylines with these two specific teams is that it was just a couple weeks ago that we saw the trade come through, as it was Cookie Monster swapped for Jared. And obviously, Cookie not starting in this game, but Jared has been such a big part for this team. Obviously, New Mexico's fall, as I said in the Discord, has traced back a couple weeks. I believe it probably started about the week before the trade. At least the game happened, then the trade went through. As most importantly, though, Neo gets goal number 1. We're still setting up the stakes, but DK just not able to read that one, and Neo takes a shot towards net. No one's able to get back for it, and it does go into the Fallen. They're going to get first blood. But as I was saying, you could see New Mexico start to struggle, and then that trade goes through. And then it's right as that trade goes through, the very next game, Deadwood take on the undefeated Mudcats, take that win. Face the one-loss Pharaohs, take that win. Just traces directly that this team have been on another level since that trade. Now, they've not been perfect, and they're not unbeatable. As you can see, New Mexico already having a lead. But it really is just after that trade, this duo of Cozy and Jared, alongside DK and Luigi, have just been really good. Now the question is also, New Mexico, of course, made the change. I believe swapped out Wild Boy for Wrath Titan. How does that work out for them? And can they prove that the trade was worth it? Or can Jared get his revenge and beat his old team? This one's bouncing out. DK just going to get dunked by Wrath. Now down from the ceiling, Neo and Wrath pinch it up into the corner. Jared around the outside again. 2Bagels trying to center it. Seen a lot of back and forth pressure here. This one centered out. Neo gets 50'd up off the back wall. Neo's on it again. Shot just a little bit high. Wrath, though, trying to move in, will keep the pressure on. Now trying to wait behind it. Two Bagels trying to see what happens as well, but they'll both just end up retreating. I'd like to see one of them challenge, as it did end up in front of the net, but Neo is able to parry it away. This one dropping down again. Jared gonna catch it over to the side, but it's dunked in by Wrath. Dropping down towards the net, double commit. DK, bad clear. Two Bagel scores. 2-0 Fallen. It's been back and forth, but it's been a lot of pressure for the Fallen, and they add another goal. Early on, it's all New Mexico, and Deadwood have some work to do to get the comeback rolling. DK already in the air. It'll get dropped down, now played off the sidewall, off the backboard, shot just a little bit wide. Now Wrath gonna stick with it. Cozy up to the ceiling, dropping down in front. DK waiting, it's a fake, but there's no one behind him. Just couldn't quite get the shot. Now Wrath the other way. Cozy will be there to pop it out to the side. Now trying to get the catch forward, but it's cut out by Neo. Two Bagels already up, can't get the read. And Wrath will have to wait back, so Cozy will work it past midfield. No, he'll get no further, and Jared gets demoed. Feels like the Demons have moments of getting it forward, but it doesn't last long. It doesn't get towards the net, and it's just immediately sent back towards theirs. As we cross halfway, moving towards 2 minutes, it's just more New Mexico pressure. Cozy forced to make yet another save. Now two Bagels, that one just wide, but the double still a little bit off target. It hits the post and rolls up inches, a couple degrees even, from adding to the lead. Instead, it stays at 2, but still, it will not stay for long. Neo adds another. Two Bagels, the dunk. Neo, the side wall banger. Jared can't pick it out, and it's 3-0 Fallen. 106 seconds. All Deadwood have. A slow start here. Now, of course, they'll hope to be like the Falcons earlier. Losing game 1 without able to put up much fight, but then doing the opposite and running with it. But they really gotta hope for that, because this first game is not looking good. 4-0. 50'd out to the center by Two Bagels, and Wrath puts the shot on. It's a 4-goal lead, and the shutout continues. The clock continues to get lower and lower, but the Fallen goal total is only going up. Demons need to find a response. It's felt like since maybe the early stages of this game, they really haven't been able to get out of their half. As we now load in, Jared trying to center it across. Cozy will jump. There's the first. Jared to Cozy. We called out the duo, and they connect here. They find each other across midfield, and it is a 3-goal game. They get their first on the board. Now this one's to the back wall again. Cozy trying to slow it down. Close can't take too much time, but able to work it for 50. Now Neo dived in as well. Wrath will be alone. Gets one off his corner, then a second to slow it down. Still though, it is deep. Two Bagels trying to get it away. He does just that. He'll look for the 50, and Cozy does manage to save it. DK looking for Cozy again though. The quick counter. Double down. A little bit to the side, and not far enough out to be followed. Demons doing better to push forward here, but of course need a whole lot of help to get this game back. And then would like a couple more goals as for momentum either way. This one's up off the corner. DK not able to get it. Jared has plenty of time. He'll get one clear, although he'll get 50 on his next touch, and that'll force him right back in. 15 seconds dropping down. DK's clear won't go very far. It'll go right back in, but Cozy able to backflip it away. So the Demons hold their goals conceded to 4, but they only score 1. And the New Mexico Fallen are 1 game to the better. A surprise that'll or a start that'll surprise many. The Fallen just looked like the better team. to start this series. I mean, they outshot them 13-2 in this game, which, by the way, I will add to that. The 2 shots were both on Jared, and Cozy was the one who had their goal. So Cozy had an infinite and impossible shooting percentage. Like to see that. As we do get ready to load into our next game, of course, the shots very evenly spread for New Mexico, and the goal's the same. Just shows all getting involved, all pushing the offense, sorry. And with it, they take the first game as we do now load in game number 2. Deadwood need to find a response. They need to find more offense. At the same time, of course, got to lock in their defense, although playing less of it might help. This one already towards net. Jared will catch it out to the side. Trying to follow it up. It'll get 50 to the ceiling. DK moving in, but it's just a light touch to the corner. Wrath now going to turn it around. Trying to wait from the sidewall. Cozy, ceiling. Gets a touch away from Neo. Will set up Jared, but he has to wait a while, and then he just bangs it right to Two Bagels. Although there's a miss. There's a bump. Is anyone there? No. Two Bagels gets it away. DK, the only one close, not able to reach it. As we see another double commit here, that felt like it could have been a good chance, but just not ready to punish. So now rolling up the back wall again. Cozy trying to stay with it. He'll get by one, but he's out of boost. Dropping down, gets by a second. Wrath, plenty of time to catch it, and he'll beat one. Jared now slowing it down. One will dive. He'll pop past him. Looks for the 50, but gets none. Instead, he'll take it up the sidewall. He'll go to the ceiling. He'll look for the drop down. He has one below him, but I think he got demoed, and a shot a little bit high. Good effort, but a bit too much on the scoop. As Wrath passes this out, but it's right to Cozy. Saved by Neo. DK moving in. Wrath beats him to it and keeps his net clean. Now Jared down from the ceiling. It'll be Cozy to shoot. That one's in. Deadwood have their first lead. This time they'll score first. And they will play from in front. Obviously a much better position than they were in last game. This one's dropping down. DK, quick shot, quick goal. Roll reversal from game one. It is 2-0 Deadwood. DK gets up on the kickoff, beats Neo to it. There's no one in net, and it was a good shot at it. So that will double their lead. Still a lot of time on the clock, and of course the Fallen got plenty of goals last game to make up this difference. But it's just a different feeling when you're playing from in front. A lot more confidence, a lot less desperation. And of course, that's what they needed. They needed to be able to push forward. So we'll see how it goes, but obviously great start. Jared now going to catch this off the back of his car, working out to the left wall. Now tries to get it forward, but can't get much behind it. Popped off the left side. Jared won't get it. DK will. Playmaker for Jared. It's 3-0. Was that a ghost touch? Yes, it was. Jared steals the assist from Cozy, but the goal goes to DK all the same. We said they need to do what Falcons did and respond with a dominant game two. So far, that's exactly what they have. Jared now trying to follow it forward. Wrath will center it. DK's already on it. To the ceiling. Double trying to pass it back. But Cozy not able to go. Instead, it'll be Jared to bring it down. Now Neo down from the ceiling. Two Bagels can't reach it. Cozy trying to go. Wrath off the back wall. Popped up in the air. Two Bagels trying to get back to it. Neo can't hit it either. Gives Jared a shot, but it's easily enough for the save. Now Jared up for it again. There's yet another steal. This time the goal. It's 4-0. DK takes the shot. Jared, the glancing ghost touch. We'll say he faked two Bagels and earned the credit, but either way, a goal steal and a half. And it's 4-0 Demons. DK, though, a little dangerous on this one. Popped out off the right wall by Two Bagels. Neo, 50 straight up. Wrath's in the air. Can't find the play. Now Neo trying to retreat. Jared waiting on it, and Two Bagels takes advantage to get in the way. Now Cozy forward. Jared gets beat. DK gets removed. Could be a breakout for New Mexico. Two Bagels slows it down, but gets bumped on the 50. Now Wrath trying for a shot from the corner. It's on, but Jared is there. Recentered again. Under 2 minutes to play. Still a 4-goal lead in place here. Jared off the left side. DK trying to get the touchdown. He'll get another 50. Down from the ceiling. Jared towards net. Dunked away by Neo. Now Cozy trying to jump up. Right down into Neo. His shot is wide. That's one you gotta score. Especially down 4. But they're not going to get the chance back, at least just yet. Demons will get another clear, and they are holding on to their 4-goal lead. As DK takes another shot just wide. This one will now bounce down. Now down from the ceiling, down in front. Two Bagels just puts it in himself. Looked like DK would have had it, so of course he had to make the play. And it just doesn't go his way. Jumping backwards. Really no chance to pick that one out. And so it's now 5. And that should all but secure a game win here. Although, of course, there is still time on the clock. This one rolled forward. Wrath trying to pop it back. Cozy controlling it again. Throwing it away, looking for the touchdown. Gets it over to the left wall. Now it's Neo to win it forward. Jared trying to tap it down. Neo hunting. Gets the demo, but two Bagels can't turn a shot. Wrath now will center it. Neo's there, but DK is 2. He'll win it away. Down to 30 seconds to play. Still a 5-goal lead. Should be all but a formality at this point as Deadwood continue to force it forward and will eat away at that clock. As we see the double pre-jump here, neither one will read it. Two Bagels are cleared to the side where Cozy's already waiting. He'll just air dribble it right back in, looking for a 50 here. Will lose it out, but it's high in the air. It's not directly in his net, and so Jared can clear. That will kill the clock, and that will tie the series as soon as this one hits the ground. Deadwood are going to bring us even as we move to Game 3. Game 1 was rough, but this one, hard to be arguably even more controlled by the Demons. They bring us even 1 game apiece. As you can see, the shots a lot more even this time, though. 8-5. So definitely not as controlled in the shots department, but we'll see. They were kind of. They were pretty similar to last season, where they got to like 3rd or 4th, but it was at like 2-0, and it was because they hadn't really played any good teams, or at least any great teams. So it was kind of like they beat the teams they should, but they hadn't really been tested. And then, especially as soon as they started to get tested, they started to falter. And then it's kind of just been a downhill climb, especially since they traded Jared, that it was already starting to get tough. And then at that point, it has just continued to go down. And of course, that is then the inverse of the Demons starting their climb, as they have won all these games in a row, 3 straight, including off the top 2, and brought themselves right back here. But of course, the stakes are the same for both these teams. It does matter the path, but at the end of the day, what matters most is whether you make it or not. And so as we should load into this game pretty soon, I believe. As soon as we do load in, it is going to be now an even series. That will definitely be a good counter to the momentum. But can the Demons keep it rolling? That'll be the main question. As we do, I believe, get ready to go. I'm not entirely sure. And it seems like we will. And so we will. Oh, or not. Okay, no. So New Mexico need a minute. Cool. I wasn't sure. So I'm not sure exactly what's happening. I'm not sure like if they're working with internet or what. Either way, we do need to pause for just 1 minute. And again, we can look back at the stakes. The main idea here in this series, winner makes playoffs, loser goes home. Then, of course, there are outside circumstances where if New Mexico win, I mean, I would assume it's a tech thing, probably, maybe. I have no idea, but if it would be a tech thing, they would have 10 minutes, I believe, or like 5-10 minutes, and then after that, they'd have to forfeit a game, whatever. But either way, wasn't too long until we do load into this game. So to restate one more time, as well, I wouldn't say, but to restate for last time for now, of course, we'll be repeating it. Winner of this game goes to the top 8. Loser is done for the season. And then outside of that, if New Mexico win, Erie will also secure the last spot, which will knock out Inchin. So Erie, that's why Erie are going to be rooting for the Fallen. But both these teams need this win. Jared drops down onto the left wall. Two Bagels dunks it back in. Game number 1, we saw a complete offensive domination by the Fallen. Game number 2, a lot more even, but the goals very much in favor of Deadwood. Let's see which dynamic we get. Or, of course, more likely, a bit of a closer game with goals split between each side. But we'll see which of those options come true. Neo going to double this one off the back wall, but it falls free to Jared, and he'll be able to pop it all the way downfield. This one dropping down once more. Bouncing back into the corner. Cozy going to take control. Now played out to the right side. It'll be Jared off the sidewall towards center. DK gets the touch away. I believe that would have just gone in. Two Bagels now over Cozy. It'll be Jared left alone, but plenty of time, and he'll beat 2 with his touch. Looking to get back to it, but Neo gets there for free. Bangs it over to the other side. That bounce will beat Cozy. He'll look to back pass to DK. And DK will work it forward again. So the Demons hold possession. They're not really getting anything too threatening here so far, although Jared will center it down. That'll force Neo into a save. Cozy looking for a pass down again. Neo off the right wall. Catch forward to the backboard. It'll roll up and force Jared to clear it away, but he will get there, although Two Bagels is there to send it right back in. Two Bagels, backboard. DK there to catch again. Really, both nets have been clean for the most part. A couple shots from the corner have challenged them, but for the most part, not really. As Two Bagels, another bouncing ball, easily tapped to the side by Jared. Neo now another double. This could spell trouble. Wrath will try to keep the pressure on. 50 blocked by Cozy, but he doesn't have boost. Two Bagels wins the 50, but Neo's nowhere to be found, and he'll get cleared all the way away. This one dropping down again. Out to the left side by Jared. It's over Two Bagels. Wrath left alone, but Jared doesn't have boost. Shots right at him, and it gets saved away. Cozy now lost back. DK can't reach. Jared will keep the pressure on. We've kind of settled into option number 3, a much closer back and forth game, where I remember really only one shot each. Of course, 2 on the scoreboard for Wrath, a couple for Two Bagels as well. So there have been more, but it really hasn't felt like it. It's been a game at the midfield and a game in the corners. Nothing really directly towards the net. And of course, nothing in the net just yet. As Cozy will jump for this one, but Neo just has more boost and wins it forward. DK now catches it down, trying to get back. Neo beats him there. Wrath's in the air. 50, it's sitting on the goal line. Inches away on the redirect from Wrath, but it doesn't go in. Neo's shot will, though. Jared pushes out of net. Neo puts it behind them. It is 1-0 New Mexico. Jared just way too aggressive. Everyone's left without boost. And there's no one left to defend the quick shot. And so late here, only 90 seconds to go. It is the Fallen who will play from in front. Wrath now going to get bumped. DK, his shot's wide. The double is true. And it's a tied game again. Jared gets the 50. He gets the bump. Opens up some space for DK. And DK doubles it home. I'm sure he maybe would have liked to be a little bit more on target with the first shot, but as long as it got in, he'll take it. Now this one back in the Deadwood corner. DK not able to read it, but it's Jared waiting under. Now Jared around the outside will take benefit from DK's bump. Now DK trying to pop it up, looking for another bump, but Wrath will jump backwards and get a touch. Cozy, though, this little center could be scary. Wrath will win it away, though, and now DK's too far. He'll have to take it back, and he'll have to hold on to this. Pop away past one. Wrath will miss as well. That'll help out. Now DK pop past the last. Two Bagels alone, but he has boost, and he has a save. Did give his life, but he'll take that as he got plenty enough on the clear. Now Jared out into the corner looking for the read. It's a big pinch that'll go off the post. Two Bagels popped out towards midfield. DK will drop it down. Final 30 seconds here. Still a tie game. Cozy dunked away. Neo will follow it. Wrath to his right. Low boost on both, though, and Jared gets there. Now Two Bagels will have control. He'll bring it down. Cozy will go right by him. Wrath now pops it up. It's Jared in the air. Touch to the crossbar, and Two Bagels reads it away. Leo now wins it to the corner again. Big miss by Cozy. DK has to jump up. He'll get it off the back wall. Two Bagels there. Shots wide. Deadwood can let it go, but they instead keep it up. Now off the corner again. It's still in the air. Jared air dribble in front. Long clear by Neo. Cozy tries to tap it towards net. That would fall short, and Wrath makes sure of it. 1-1 OT in Game 3. Winner, 1 goal gives match point. Now this one's out to Jared. The shot goes wide, but everyone cleared the net. DK's passes back over to Jared, but diving in is Cozy, and they pinch it wide. DK, though, doesn't care. He'll take a goal. He'll take the game. Demons are on match point. His teammate may pinch it away from net, but it re-centers, and he sends it through. Right between the two defenders, right between the posts. And the Demons, with a 2-1 game, are gonna take a 2-1 series. That one final shot, the difference between the two, 6-5 in the game. Such a close affair, but where do we go from here? As we move to Utopia Coliseum, Deadwood 1 game from a playoff berth. I'll let you type it in the chat couch. You know where we're going, and we are headed on to game number 4. Demons have taken 2 straight, and they are 1 away from top 8. But New Mexico took a game 1 dominantly and have been fighting since. Can they pull back the momentum? Can they pull back a win? Or are Deadwood just too strong right now? Cozy takes a shot. Neo blocks it away. Cozy now off the side wall. DK trying for the shot. It'll drop down. Two Bagels now catching it. Neo out to the corner. It'll drop down again. Now DK dives by. Cozy shot blocked away by Wrath. Jared moving in. Bar down. DK's there. And Deadwood are in front again. They will play from in front, and the pressure is on. Jared's shot was high, but DK, as he has all series, backing up his team and getting the clutch goal. Now DK trying for another shot. This time he's the one putting it high, but Jared does again as well. 2 dings of the crossbar. Now DK trying to push it. Deadwood, a whole lot of pressure early. Still only the 1 goal for now, but Jared has a reset. And Two Bagels just about gets it away. Now dropping down, it's Cozy off the post. The woodwork not happy to see Deadwood coming so far. They have been absolutely smashing it in this game. It leaves them only with the 1 goal advantage. It's Two Bagels touches towards Wrath, but Cozy will cut it out. Now it's a 2v1. Cozy and Jared. The pull shot almost works out. But luckily Neo able to make the save. Two Bagels bring it down. Jared catches the Cozy. He'll pop it forward, but won't get back to it. Now from the left wall. This one dropping down. Wrath bringing it around. He'll 50 it across in front. Cozy blocks it away. Now Two Bagels is there. Off the defender and in. It's a tie game. Cozy gets 1 touch out, gets a 2nd touch, Neither one is cleared, and the second just still goes in. And so in the end, it's a 1-1 game. Just over 3 minutes to go. So Cozy off the left wall. Neo trying to play it forward. Now off the right side again. Jared trying to bring it down. Wrath off the right wall. Neo in the air. Can't quite get to that. Now Jared trying to flick it forward. It'll get tapped back. Cozy not able to reach that one. Wrath gonna get bumped off it. DK trying to double it in. Now DK, that's a good 50. Cozy can't jump, but Jared's already up. He will score 2-1. Deadwood retake the lead, as it is a 2-1 advantage here. The Demons were equalized briefly, but now they're ahead once more as we approach halftime. Pressure's on. DK's double is high. It's Cozy there again. 3-1 Deadwood. DK so close on the double, but he makes the defense panic, and Cozy takes advantage. Still just over half the game to go, and it's all Demons here in the Coliseum. Now pushed across. Cozy will look for a double. Taps this one down. Neo off the right wall. Wrath gonna let it go. Now centered again. DK can't reach that. Jared pops it off the back. Two bagels, wrong angle. Jared trying to slow it down, but he'll get removed. Neo around, rushed it, can't get there. Two bagels trying to dive in again. This time he will get a center, but is anyone there? Wrath tries, but he's too slow. Cozy gets the clear. Jared following it up. Pinch around, and it'll get cleared away. Cozy, though, already up. Shot just barely high. DK trying to move in. Quick shot just wide. Off the corner, Jared gonna drop it down. Now it's Wrath clearing it back. Cozy trying to reach that one. DK plays it forward again. Cozy brings it up the right wall. Will look to go for a shot. It's off the back wall, dropping down. DK not able to push it forward towards net, but still Deadwood continue to have the push here as we hit 80 seconds to go, and Deadwood stay with their advantage, and in fact they'll grow it. Jared to Cozy, 4-1, and you'll see the payback of the what-a saves coming through. Built up since game one. As the lead grows, they finally send it. 3-goal advantage, 70 seconds to go. Missed by Wrath. Cozy gets a 50. 3 players in the air, and DK hits the post again. Now popped out. Two bagels going. There's one back. And we're still going. 4-2. 2-goal game. Two bagels goes through DK. Slot into the bottom right corner. And there is hope still, slight as it may be. This one now out off the sidewall. DK trying to win it forward. It'll be Neo to get to this one first. He'll get one touch out right at Cozy though, and he'll go over him. Now DK, tap across, I believe high of the net. Does make Wrath go though, and that'll be time for Jared. They're just going to slow it down, burn at that clock. And now they get beat. Wrath trying to break out, drops it down to no one. DK will pop it right back up, and Jared will be there first. Now Jared off the corner, no double, but it forces them all the way back. 20 seconds. There's a miss by Cozy. Jared's left alone without boost, but Wrath is slow to it. He'll only get 50'd. Two bagels now, no boost. Bangs it up high. Wrath already trying to read it. Can't get there. It's rolled out to Neo, though. Cozy luckily able to get the stop. The time ticks down. 5 seconds will turn to 0, and the Deadwood Demons take the win. They head to the playoffs. They shut down New Mexico, and they take the win here. Hold up, I got to color. I had to color the 3. We always got to color the 3. There you go. And so, Deadwood, as expected by many, managed to find the win. New Mexico did fight well, but really after that first game, just couldn't get the goals through. I mean, in game 1, I said they'd have to Falcon it. I'd say that was pretty close. Just about what they needed to do. We'll see about an interview. Feels bad for the Fallen, but like we said, it was a good effort. It was a solid season, just not quite enough. And hey, if you're a neutral party, that's what you wanted to see. Because now the next game, Erie Inchin, will be for the last playoff spot. So the drama continues. But now we are still focused on this one because that's for later. And we are going to have an interview. And so we'll be back in just one moment. And we are
Boomer,
back.
bro. 42K is crazy. Why would you do that?
Imagine what is saving too early.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, Darko.
Y'all are
Go ahead.
buns. Sorry, Darko.
Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. But you do get the win. Obviously, one tough game, but after that control, you're headed to the playoffs. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels so good. Especially beating New Mexico after they would have saved in the first game.
Yeah,
What a
that's kind
run,
of
bro.
crazy, guys. That kind
Yeah.
of just set
What
it
a
up for
run.
y'all. Try to save the
Yeah.
shots I put on net, boys. Y'all did it.
Neil set himself up for that one, bro. He knew it was a personal
Sure did.
game. He made it extra personal, and he got his ass beat. So
Exactly.
Yep.
But playoffs, we feel good. It's a Cinderella story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. Good comeback there. Jared, how's it feel to be on this team?
a lot better, more space, happier, better roles, better rotation, better teammates, better manager,
Better duo. Better duo.
better chem, better comms.
Just every aspect. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, can't ask you about a specific opponent yet, but you guys will be 7 or 8. You likely play, well, I guess your options are Luxor, Missouri, or KC. Probably Luxor, Missouri. So who do you think you'll play, and how do you feel about the matchup?
Honestly, don't know. I know I was talking to Mers, and he said he's down for a rematch, so I'd love to play Mudcats again.
I would too.
If they put it together, I think we have a really good series. So really, either one of them, I'm down to play.
Fair enough. And just looking at our next game, because you guys won, it does now matter. So Erie versus Inchin, winner of that takes the last playoff spot. Who do you guys think takes it?
I think Erie takes that.
You know what? Just because Boomer put 42K on the Fallen, I'm going for Smurfy.
Wait, he put 42K on the phone?
Yeah.
The bet is...
Oh, no.
Smurfy.
Inchin.
Yeah,
I'm an
bro, that's
Inchin
crazy.
fan.
I understand why he was rooting for them, but that's a high bet.
Exactly.
Come on, Boomer.
So you all take
Yeah.
Inchin?
Yeah.
Realistically, no, but yes.
Fair enough. Well, that's about all I have for you guys. So congratulations on the win. Well, actually, first, this season has been your revenge tour since the finals. DK, is this the season?
Yes, it is.
Honestly, I think so. I feel like we're getting better and better each week. And last season, I had a good squad, but honestly, I think this squad tops that one.
Fair enough. Well, that is now all I have for you guys. So congratulations again on the win, and good luck in the playoffs.
Yes, sir.
Bye, Neo. Have fun.
Bye,
at home.
doggo. Oh. Bye, Fallen.
Obviously, you do see a little bit of biting there, which, I mean, fair enough. Again, I did notice it. There was a lot of save in game 1, which was interesting. So, I guess they waited until game 4, turn it back on them, and they do take the win. So, Deadwood are team number 7 in the playoffs. But as I said there, this next game has just the same stakes. Stream should be live in about 10 minutes. The game will be in 20, starting at 9 p.m. Inchin are going to take on Erie. Winner moves on to the playoffs. Should be another banger. You don't want to miss it. Make sure to be back then.